Ha, da, naravno. Mačak. Prepravke u posljednjoj sekundi. Da sam uspeo, jesam, dobro je. Acke, ja ne znam, mislim, meni nije stiglo ništa. Ne znam ja zašto to Instagram filtrira sve. Trenutno 0 poruka kod mene. E tako, konačno vičere. Aha, nema Zotakova, 3060. Čudim sekund, koje imaju uopšte. Nema, Ino 3D je najjeftinija sad. Atom Computers, Ino 3D, 305 evra. Čekaj, ovo je 8 GB verzija, ta ne valja. Ne. Palitova isto. Atom Computers, 323 evra. Evo, bacim ti link, pa ti gledaj. To ti je sad najjeftinija 3060-ka. A na KP nemoj ni da gledaš, to je sad već ono busted, što bi rekli, to je piši propalo na KP-u. Da vidimo sad. A sve su ti one slične, nema tu nikakve razlike. Evo, sprema se neki Witcher koncert. Šta je to? Kaže The Witcher in Concert. Još samo ovo da odradim. Sad se vraćam na PC, pa je malo varijanta. „17. januar, super, sačuvano je sve. Prebačeni save-ovi na PC, to će biti ok. Kaže, celebrating 10 years of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Sign up, buy tickets. Ajde imamo gde imaju. Keln, London, Manchester, Amsterdam, Pariz, Antwerp ili Antwerpen, ne znam kako se to čita. München, Frankfurt, Beč, Berlin, Hamburg, Kopenhagen, Stockholm. Čekaj, i to kreće tek od avgusta. Bog te mazo. More dates coming soon. Dobro. Sekula, evo, dobro je. Danas sam dobio neku dobru vest. Navodno 5070 Ti stiže. Neću morati da kupujem ništa. Ali vidjet ćemo još, treba je uvesti u zemlju, ne znam kako to da odradim. Acke, te što su jeftinije su ti sa 8 GB, te izbjegavaj, a ove što su ti oko 320, mislim 320 evra ti je sigurica, nemoj uzimati od švercera ako koštaju tako slično. Da, Pinkin Lark, to ima isto. Ja mislim da, čekaj, gde su oni? Gde su bili sad pre neki dan? U Hrvatskoj negde. Što je rekao Pinkin Lark? Rekao, kakva je ovo zajebancija neko pogrešno napisao? Ono stvarno ima neki tribute band. Malo ja bi više voleo Hybrid Theory da dođe. Oni Portugalci, šta su oni? A čekaj, gde će biti Pinkin Lark? Ne znam, ako je 12 GB, onda gledaj tu što jeftiniju. Nema ti tu nikakve razlike, to su ti sve iste kartice, to je razlika samo u imenu, bukvalno. Oni su sami sebi tribute. Kakashi, gledaj 6800 XT modele. Ako gledaš polovno, mislim, ne znam. Mislim, čuj, vidjet ćemo, oni žele da pošalju i kaže, jel može, jel problem ako je iz Hong Konga? Rekao, možeš slati sa Marca ako hoćeš, ako ovi naši ne daju da se uveze, mislim, ko će to sad znati? Pozdrav Aleksandre, kako ide posao, kako ide varenje? Šta sam danas video, ljudi moji, znači pre nego što krenemo, jedna pričica, story time, kakve se neverovatne stvari dešavaju trenutno kod nas. Gospođa komšinica što radi u prodavnici, pričamo nešto, ja nešto sam kupovao, i kaže ona, pogledaj ove nove cene za Milka čokolade, mislim, ajde, okej. Ne znam što je Milka čokolada, kod nas neki standard, ali cena je bila 445 dinara u toj prodavnici. Verovatno ste primetili da su svuda otišle na, ne znam, 800-900 dinara. I kod njih se to držalo dosta dugo. I jedne te iste čokolade stoje konstantno na tom rafu njihovom. I danas ona skida tu cenu od 445 dinara i stavlja novu cenu od 919. Ja morao sam da je pitam, rekao, kakvog to ima smisla, na primjer, ako ja znam da te čokolade stoje kod njih još od, ne znam, novembra, oktobra. Rekao, kakvog to ima smisla ako ste vi te konkretne čokolade koje stoje tu nabavili po nižoj ceni i sad, ne znam, ta nova cena od 920 dinara je za novi lager neki koji još uvek nije stigao, a oni za one čokolade koje su nabavljene po staroj ceni stavljaju novu cenu. Rekao, nema smisla nikakvog. Ona ne zna šta da kaže, bukvalno. Rekao, pa ajde, mislim, reci, ali ima to nekog smisla, jebate, šta se dešava to. Još su oni bili posljednji, ja mislim, bar od tih prodavnica, a nije neki veliki lanac, to je možda 4-5 ovih lokalnih predgrađe Novog Sada, uglavnom ciljaju, oni su bili posljednji sa tim kao nižim cenama i sad eto i kod njih raspad sistema. Ali nije ništa novo ubačeno, sve iste čokolade stoje koje su bile. Rekao, ajde, okej. Da, Predraže, to sam ja čitao isto nešto danas, ali ajde da sačekao mi da vidimo šta će biti tu. Inače, jedna stvar vezana za Kingdom Come Deliverance, prvo izlazi za Steam, ali sad ne znam koliko ste vi upoznati sa tim, na Steamu igre nisu vaše, znači vi samo plaćate tu licencu da ih koristite, igra će stići na GOG na proleće, pa ako se ispostavi da nije woke, mega woke ili gay ili šta već, ne znam, ni ja, LGBTQIB, she, mi, kako se već to izgovara, nemam pojma, možda bi bilo bolje sačekati da izađe na ovom. Slušaj, ja prenosim šta sam pročitao. Glasine uglavnom. Veliki pozdrav za likove. Likovi, jeste. Nisam ja jedini. Ja samo prenosim ono što čitam. Nije od Arapa, nije to, nisu oni to prenosili. Imaš na Twitteru toga koliko hoćeš. Samo da, danas je to postalo sve sjebano, maksimalno. Svako može da izmisli svoju informaciju, tako da treba jednostavno. Ja sam već počeo da se skidam sa Instagrama lagano. Više ni ne kačim tamo ništa skoro. Počelo jako da me nervira. Sve je fake uglavnom, koliko sam primetio. Sad vidim i na ovome isto, svako deli i spinuje te svoje neke informacije kako ko hoće. Jednostavno se ne treba upuštati u ništa. Live and let live. To je moj moto za ostatak ove godine. U fazonu, ne zanima me ništa, neću ništa da komentarišem, neću da se izjašnjavam po nikakvom ovom pitanju političkom, nepolitičkom, kakvom god, ništa me ne zanima. Ne pitajte me ništa više. Šta god kažeš ne valja. O, Dimitrije, pa gde si ti čoveče? Imali smo jednu situaciju gde si morao da reaguješ kao administrator. Neki lik nam je počeo da piše neke bljuvotine. Ali nema veze, ja sam ga uklonio. Nemaš brige. Moram da ti odbijem od plate. Da, 9070 i 9070 u martu zvanično. Poslednja glasina je 599, 699. Opet ja s glasinama, jel? Fića kaže 7900 XTX, Ryzen 5800X, 32 GB, da li u ovoj konfiguraciji procesor bottleneck, igram u 2K rezoluciji. To je, čekaj, 2K misliš na Full HD ili na 1440p? Ako igraš 1440p, pa ne bi rekao. 5800X je ok za to, jer manju ulogu ima procesor na takvim rezolucijama. Ma zezam se ja, čoveče. Pa ne znam je li su oni baš na gubitku, mislim vidjet ćemo. Treba izračunati koliko su imali zaradu. Zar nije bilo nekih 30 milijardi u 2024. Ako uopšte to su podvlačili, ne znam, za 2024. Ne znam da li im je fiskalna još uvek u toku. Ali imali su neku opasnu zaradu. Tako da ne znam što bi u gubitku bili. Izgubljeno je vreme, ali ništa od tih igara nije zvanično bilo najavljeno. Koliko ja znam, bile su samo isto tako glasine kao taj tim radi na toj igri, to će biti tog tipa igra, ne znam, iz te franšize, ali nema konkretno ni nekog. Jedina igra za koju konkretno znamo je Concord, pošto je to bilo i lansirano, pa je onda povučeno. To je baš mega gubitak za njih, zato što je uloženo novca da se pusti bukvalno. Slično kao i onaj Kill the Justice League, onaj Suicide Squad, da. Tako da nemam pojma. Ne znam šta da mislim tu, kakvi su tu komentari. Ali danas gledam neku listu, isto tako, pod navodnicima kao glasina, ima nekih 18 igara u razvoju koje su single player, sudeći po glasinama. Moramo da naglasimo svaku glasinu, majku je njenu. Joker kaže Ryzen 5, 5600G, B450, Tomahawk 2x8 GB 3200, Seasonic 850W GX. Šta preporučujem za nadogradnju? Ček da vidimo samo još malo. Znači imaš APU. Ok, čoveče, šta god da staviš bit će ti dobro. Ali ja bi išao na 6750 XT. Ako možeš da je nađeš, to bi možda bilo najbolje. Znam da ona ima 12 GB, a ova ima 16, 7600 XT, ali ipak je ona brža, 6750 XT. Pogotovo ta 50-ka, zato što ta 6750 XT ima onu dosta bržu memoriju. Mislim, to je bila jedina razlika u odnosu na 6700 XT. Ja mislim da Bluepoint radi i dalje na svom onom originalnom IP-u. Oni su imali kao neki zadatak da rade na toj... Jel su oni radili onu God of War online igru ili je to neko drugi bio? Je li to bio Bluepoint ili neko drugi? Pojma nemam sad. Ali originalni IP je njihovi dalje u razvoju. To još nije najavljeno. Ej, imamo Jotaj. Što se mene tiče, meni ne treba puno igara. Meni lično, a ja ne zavisim od toga šta će oni otkazati, ne znam, ja nemam para od toga, svejedno. Ja moram da potrošim novce da bi igrao to, tako da neće mi niko dati besplatno te igre. I nemam akcije u Sonyu, tako da meni svejedno. Ne utiče na mene kad oni gube. A imamo jako puno igara, mislim, koje ja konkretno imam u backlogu, tako da može ih 10 izaći do kraja godine, ne znam da li bi 2 stigao da odigram, možda bi se morao naterati zbog streama, naterati pod navodnicima, ali mislim kako mi ovaj Miraž ide, ja sam mislio da ću ga preći pre 3 epizode, iskreno. Rebirth, da. Moraš da nam javiš kako ti idu one, kako se ona igra zove, ja ne mogu da ukapiram uopšte. Kao neke karte i kao šah. Minigame taj. Ja sam pobedio mnoge likove. Došao sam do 6. levela, 7. ne znam ni ja. Ali da me pitaš, nakon 2 sata igranja samo te igre, tog minigame-a, ja i dalje ne znam koji je štost u toj igri. Sve je na fazon, ok, ajde sad ću ovako da odigram, pobedio sam, zašto? Nemam pojma, znači, uopšte ne mogu da ukapiram igru. Ima ona druga neka sa figurama, kad se namešta kao neki tenkići ili šta je već, ko ne igre na Androidu, Clash of Titans i te fore. Ali, ne znam, Silos da, sezona 2, brutala, apsolutna brutala što se mene tiče. I onaj kraj i Jessica Henwick na kraju, meni jedna od omiljenih glumica ovih mlađih, ovako za gledanje, pa ko nije nek proveri. Kad sam vidio, rekao, wow, je li to ona, je li moguće? Prelepa glumica. Tako, nadam se da se čuje ovo sve. U drugoj konfiguraciji. Ok. Ja čujem ovde. Then hidden her way on the Isle of Mists. Ne pitajte me zašto ovo znam na pamet. Da, to je to. Wow, kako sad izgleda igra. Koja razlika, nebo i zemlja. Ray tracing, naravno, da, sve se vidi. Kako ona zavodljivo tu lepezu maše. Da vidimo gde smo. Kaže, danas igramo ovaj Dead Man's Party. Znači, to je jedan od najjačih questova, meni barem. Ali pre toga da vidimo li ima još nešto. Mogli bi ovaj enchanting, bar da posjetimo ovog Rune Wrighta. Čisto iz zajebancije. Čuje se blago. Sad ćemo i to da... Mislim sad generalno i ne treba da se čuje ništa ovog momenta. A čekaj, kako to da se ne vidi 4K? Sorry. Jel ne daje opciju na YouTube-u ili to mi moraš napisati? Meni daje na telefonu 4K 60. Okej, pa dobro, može to da se skalira. Kad skaliraš, onda dobiješ onaj ublažavanje onih ivica. U stvari ne idemo ovde. Čovječe, koliko ova PC verzija izgleda detaljnije. Ne znam koliko vi vidite to. Vidimo mi šta se tu nalazi u blizini. Ok, imamo ovo. A u stvari tu ja mislim da ne bi trebao da idem za sad. To ću kad pokrenem ovaj quest. Probat ću to da zaobiđem nekako. Da odem do ovog jezerceta. Čisto nek bude ono maksimalno imerzija. Aleksandra, što je 144p? Pričaj mi. Zbog interneta ili šta je u pitanju? Mislim, šteta gledati u 144p kad je super crispy RTX i giga mega reworked. Čekaj, je li to neke pčele tu u blizini, ja čujem ili... Ne. Čoče, ovi nekedi, 34. level, bog te mani. Da, sad smo u tom sad smo u tom predelu gde je DLC, pa onda on je neki 30 i koji već level. I onda zbog toga verovatno se skaliraju ovi neprijatelji. Ok, znači ovdje imamo ovo što treba da se oslobodi od ovih. To je to. Andrija Fivem, nisam ti ja baš fan toga, sorry. Witcher, pa onda Cyberpunk, pa ćemo onda Metro Exodus, onaj Complete Edition, pa bit će tu svašta nešto. Naravno treba završiti i ovaj Assassin's Creed Smaraj. Joj, Dimitrije. Evo banke, cigane moj. Kako ovo izgleda. Želeo sam se ove verzije. Stvarno moraju nešto da urade po pitanju ove PS5 Pro konzole. Ova regija je baš lepa ovde. Pogotovo oko ove vetrenjače i ovog jezerceta ovde. Sad tu će on kod vetrenjače da bude taj rune right. Sad će da nam pojača dodatno za te skillove i za rune, one koje ih ima milijardu. Nisam prodao ni jednu. Mislim, prodao sam par komada u početku, onda sam odlučio odmah da ću da ih čuvam. Čisto da se ne zezam.
Stranger, greetings. Might you be interested in a moment of chat?
Ovo je baš ono game changing varijanta.
A long way and with
Pozdrav,
dangerous
Austs.
flows. But in our homeland they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Face plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk issues from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown and bring glory to myself and my liege. The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed. Your customs we come to observe, knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
Aleksandre, ja se slažem, sad mi je ovaj album skroz okej. Ja nemam ništa protiv. Ja sam neko ko rado prihvata promenu ako je dobra. Ophiri decorated saber. Ophiri tunic. Boga mi je zacijenio fino. Znači, inflacija i u Witcheru. Imamo neke karte. Gaunter of Dim Darkness, super. Ophiri Saber. Level 38, dobro. Francesca Findaber i Eredin, opa. Cool, možda mogu da mu prodam nešto. Nemam baš para.
Our craftsman's goods. You see worth in them?
Quite a bit, I'd say.
These are nothing compared to what I could offer had I not lost my prize diagrams.
How'd you lose them?
To thieves. In our travels, I and my companions surprise attacked by local ruffians were. The diagrams,
Acke, Witcher 3 ti je savršena
I
igra,
not so
bukvalno.
much as I do one of my comrades. Killed in the violence.
See if I can't find your diagrams. Recover them for you.
These instructions, when followed, produce items worthy of a king.
Tell me where you were attacked, remember?
A crossroads, not far. Forgive me. For this area I know poorly.
Pozdrav,
Detailed
Tadej.
directions I cannot provide. North of the spot stood the residence, near ruin.
Should be able to find it. Your homeland. Be glad to hear some tales about it if you've got the time.
If time you have. For of my home I could speak until your ears withered, and your legs failed you. What here they call Ophir, in truth, is many diverse polities and peoples. A land it is of vast steppes, mountains forbidding, lakes clear as crystal, and wild lands untouched. A land of fallen empires, kingdoms at their peak, and tribes that know no
Ne
monarchs,
popust,
yet
nego
remembering
ti dijagrami
myth,
služe
a
za
time
pravljenje
when the
tih
world
runa.
was young.
You call any of these lands home?
Yes, a town with towers to make
Bez
me
toga ne možemo
with
ništa.
envy. Of philosophers, doctors, mathematicians, and mages an enclave. But about these last you should, my friend, interrogate, for one among them is he, a runewright.
I'll make it a point to talk to him.
Doduše, Boga bit će da košta to sve, da se napravi.
Quite the mount you've got.
Ah, yes. A loyal friend I have in Babietza, and she is wiser than many a man. Countless races we have won together.
So, an explorer and a jockey in one.
From where I come, small children ride, and not a gathering is by a horse race not crowned.
Heard a lot of good things about Ophiri mares. Their speed. Care to race?
Swift as the western winds are our mounts. To prove this would be an honor, so race we must.
Nice.
Take your mount to her limits.
Pa,
Let's go.
gurno me u stranu. Ne može taj konj Roacha da pobedi, nema šanse.
Take your mount to her limits.
Oh shit. Dobro, izbjegli smo ovo. Valjda. Sad sam se malo zajebao.
Be swift. I would see you at full speed.
Whoa there, Roach.
Šta je failovao?
You won. Congratulations. And you were right all along. Ophiri mares are swift as the wind.
Our myths tell of a time when love brought together the skies and the steppe, and from their union was born the first mare. Weak were the creatures.
Tek sad
called
stiglo
men.
to. Aj,
They fell
joj,
prey to
čovječe.
countless dangers.
Dok si ti
The
to
mare
čekao,
nursed
beri iz Kire stigo
Her
paket.
milk fed them. Strong they grew, and she let them saddle her. Warriors they became, and gave fight to their foes. The myths teach us to respect our horses, noblest among all beasts.
Beautiful story. Thanks for that and the race.
Nešto sam failovao, ne znam šta. Shit. Sad ćemo da vidimo.
Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
Valjda nije nešto bitno. Ha? Pa ga nisam pobedio. Ja sam mislio da sam bio prvi. Kaže, defeat the Fury Merchant in a horse race. Nije uspelo. Svašta. Možda to što sam skrenuo tamo sa strane. Ko će ga znati? A, evo ga Rune Wright.
Greetings.
Greetings, and praise the world in its never-ending creation.
Don't take this the wrong way, but honestly, world doesn't deserve much praise.
Nordlings.
Tako sam ja imao problema sa paketima, sa Temu, onim za testiranje. Što su oni slali. Znači, svaki put je ili izgubljen bio jedan paket pa nisam mogao da snimam pa se čekalo, ili neki nisu stigli, nisu pušteni sa carine po mjesec dana. Kad oni to podele na ne znam koliko paketa. I ovi su bili u fazonu kao, pa ne možemo mi to tako da šaljemo, ti dok snimiš to, kao nama su se već rasprodali ti proizvodi koje bi ti trebao da reklamiraš. Pa rekao sam ja kriv za to, jebote. Ovi se prihvatili posla, ne znaju da rade.
You a craftsman or a mage?
Ali to je doduše problem samo u Novom Sadu, znači nije u manjim mestima. Tamo nema toliko paketa.
Part mage. Gematria, runecraft. Familiar to you are these words?
No. Runecraft seems pretty self-explanatory though.
True, though my craft further ventures.
Tako sam ih i ja stavio, odmah čim sam našao.
Then arrange into powerful magic words. Great practical applications as my art. For rune stones properly forged in a sword set so as to form a magic word. The blade more power grant than rune stones set haphazardly. Such words too can of glyphs be made and set in armor.
Nice.
Listen, folks sometimes hire me to solve their problems. Even retrieved a missing item or two in my time.
For me, this you cannot do. I sailed upon a great ship. It sank and my instruments took to the sea's dark depths.
Buying replacements not an option?
Of my own design they were, specially forged. A fortune it cost to make them. And all the coin that with me I had brought lies now in the murky abyss with my instruments.
Pozdrav Danilo. Kažeš da mu ne dajem 5000, a?
Seems your skills could be useful to me. Given that, I'd be happy to help you out. What do you say I get you the coin you need? Could pay me back in runes and glyphs.
Is it certain, your offer? A great sum I require.
Znam da, to znam, ali trebaju ti te rune, ali to može bez toga, mislim, ne znam.
I make no mention of the more advanced or master crafted.
Rest easy. Got a feeling this will be a good investment.
Zotak grafičke jesu, ali oni AMP modeli. AMP, običan AMP i AMP Extreme. A one standardne, onako. Ok, ajde vidimo šta smo uzeli. Treba da pronađemo... da. A više imamo i to. Je li to možda pod treasure? A jeste, da. Look for the place where the Fury Merchant was attacked. Hajde da vidimo. Naravno da nema ništa, ali možemo bar da skratimo malo put. Eto me za sekund. Mačak standardno zajebao. Vidi, ovdje dva imaju ova. Opa! Koji level, a? Nema zajebancije sa ovima. Danilo, danas sam došao malo ranije ovde pa sam već pio kafu, tako da ćemo kasnije da pravimo tu drugu, ali jedna je već popijena, ne mogu ih baš toliko štancati. Ne znam, danas sam nešto ekstremno dobro raspoložen, verovatno se ne vidi po meni, ali ja sam takav inače. Danas mi je dan kad mi sve ide onako kako treba. I nadam se da i vama. Bok je mazo. Više od pola helta mi je skinuo jednim gledom. Kaos. Boga mi postalo zajebano ponovo. Kaže Zotak Amp 4080 super, pošto sam morao da vratim 7900X3D+RTX Taichi jer je tresla 100 kao veš mašina. Otkud to? Šta je ovo? Izlako neki vrtlog. To neki portal ili mi se čini? A da, to su oni portali, tamo smo onu tražili kad se spustiš dole. Boga mi. Kaže gourmet skill. Čekaj, ja ne znam za to. Mislim, znam gde se verovatno nalazi na ovim zelenim. Ništa, ja to nisam otključao. Sad moraš mi reći gdje se to nalazi. Ja ga ne vidim nigde. Da, mačeve ćemo da radimo. Skroz desno, ono sivo. Čekaj. Ne, ovo verovatno. Metabolic control. A, gurme. Imam ja njega, da. Mislim, već sam ga pazario, nego sam ga eliminisao bio. Sad ćemo da vidimo šta će se desiti.
Great.
Sad, Geralta, zašto je to bilo great? Ja ne znam. Ma da, imam ja tih Wyvern decoctiona i ovih ostalih onih ulja i ne znam, ja samo nisam ih stavljao. Uvek mislim da sam dovoljno jak i bez toga. Zada je to gore. Ja mislim da ja na ovom mestu nisam bio uopšte. I ovo sam slučajno pronašao sad. To su gnezda tu. Da. Čovječe, skoro najviša tačka u ovom Novigradu.
Around some.
It'll pay off, they said.
Bloody fight, looks like. Folk in the tavern didn't stand a chance. Tracks lead north.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
A North je izgleda u pogrešnom pravcu. Od ovog kojim ja idem. Aha.
So buckwheat and millet, they said. It'll pay off, they said.
Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. Someone pick it up again. Started bleeding heavily. Wonder what this means. Took a traveler hostage, I guess. Blood trails the hostages. Must have been a burden if they left him here to die. Lost the trail. Gotta look around for something else.
To ti je dobar savjet, a to ćemo morati. Da, sad mi to više nema smisla, to za odbijanje strela, definitivno. Follow the bandits trail.
Found it.
Okay.
Leads this way.
Ajde da vidimo. Su oni to pod zemljom?
Trail ends here. Dirt and ground cover concealing a hatch. Secret passageway.
Ovaj te ne može promašiti, bukvalno. Čekaj. Može. Mislim, sad i sa njima kad se borim, trebao sam onaj Hanged Man da uzmem. Ono ulje, to je protiv ljudi. Da. Da vidimo sad. Ja mislim da sam ja to za odbijanje strela izbacio, ako se ne varam. Samo da vidim koje je to tačno. Arrow deflection, nisam. Eto, njega ćemo da izbacimo. Ovo je dobar. Cold blood. Each bolt that hits its target adds 0.1 adrenaline points. Undying. When vitality reaches 0, adrenaline points will immediately be consumed to restore it. The amount restored is based on the number of adrenaline points used. Ja mislim da je ovaj dobar. Undying. A i ovaj Razor Focus je isto dobar. Instantly gain one adrenaline point when entering combat. The adrenaline points generated by sword blows are increased by 10%. To umjesto ovog, na primjer. Sad smo mnogo jači. Aha, znači imam jedan od 4 dijagrama. Sad treba sljedeći banditski kamp da nađemo. Kad nađemo ovo, onda idemo na onu misiju sa Vladimirom von Everekom. Mojim imenjakom. Da stavimo onaj Hangman's Venom baš iz zajebancije.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ode glava. E da, to sam isto pronašao tu. I to ćemo da radimo. Evo šta sam sad pokupio previše. Pretpostavljam da je ovaj kostim, da, 11.21. To tamo u onom dvorcu. 158, bit će da je tamo. Ja mislim da ih tu ima puno, tu sam bio. Da. Ima tu i onaj travel point, ali ovdje će ih biti jedno 20-ak, ako se ne varam. Prilično su jaki i zajebani. Ja mislim da bi... nema veze. Idemo. Ima travel, da ja to sačuvam.
Show me what you got.
Here, Witcher!
Witness me, brothers!
Rise, brothers, and trample the serpent!
Wizardry!
Babato. Tu sam se zajebo.
Shall be over soon.
Come on, come closer.
Faster, for fuck's sake! The devil incarnate!
Sing, brothers! Sing, sing!
Spells! Spells! Blood for blood, brothers! How do you wish to die? Here, Witcher! Help! He's casting spells! It shall be over soon!
Ovdje glava. I to kako je otišlo. Jao. Dobro, ne trebaju mi sad toliki mačevi. Moram ja da skupljam gluposti. Joj. Chicken sandwich. Da malo popravimo ove mačeve. Majku ti tvoju. Nice. A imamo još jednog ovdje. Ne, to je s druge strane, verovatno. Boga mi nije. Ovdje mora biti nešto gore. A, okej. Ali ovo ja već imam, ovaj New Moon. Dobro. Čak mi je bolji nego Superior, onaj Ursine. Nevjerovatno. Gauntlets, to moram uzeti, ovaj već imam. Ja u stvari uzimam dijagrame, ali uzimam i to, ja mislim, modelu. Znači imamo gauntlets i imamo armor. Trebaju nam još trousers i boots. 5090 reportedly uses 600 watts of power and sounds like a jet engine. Idi bega. Ja mislim da će 5070 Ti biti možda najbolji najbolji izbor. Kad gledaš ono cenu i šta donosi konkretno i da li ima neke razlike između nje i ovih ostalih. Tako da mislim da je ona neki najbolji izbor tu. Okej, čekaj, ne, idemo još ovdje Garin Estate, pa onda još iza. Najbolje da se vratim ja nazad. Ogromna im je ta regija na severu gdje se ovo odvija. Oh shit. Ovo sranje beži. Ne možeš ga dovati. A ništa, imat ćete test ove 5070 Ti. Ona navodno u februaru izlazi, ako se ne varam. Trebalo bi biti dobro, vidjet ćemo. Malo taj multi-frame gen da testiram i ovaj DLSS 4. Čoveče. Da viš kakvih tek ima paukova. Uvatite sa tim. Pa mislim i ovi to rade isto, ali ima jedan veliki. Uhvatite sa mrežom, pljune na tebe i onda te vuče nazad sa njom. Prema sebi. A ti ne možeš ništa, ono.
Looks like rain.
Pogodio Geralt u centar, pogled. Kišica pada, on kaže looks like rain. Prvo ovog da sredim. Razbijaš mi ovaj oklop, to jest kven. To je to. Su to nekom prodali ili nisu? Ne. Sve je okej. Trousers diagram. Dobro. Opet imamo samo gauntlets i armor. Aha, ok. Znači onaj treba to da mi prevede verovatno te dijagrame. I onda mogu to da napravim. Da imaš samo šta nam je ovaj ostavio lik. Može. Da, ima i to isto, kao, je li to onaj Puppet ili je neki drugi, kako li se zove taj level iz Axija. Izgleda ću morati istim putem nazad. Ali, ajde bar da idemo po lepom vremenu. E da, frame gen će navodno doći na 30-ke.
Let's go.
Tako kažu. To bi bilo dobro. To ti je nešto kao vremenska ekskluziva za kad ono igra neka izađe na PlayStationu ili na Xboxu, tako i taj frame gen. Jedno vreme je bio dostupan samo za 40-ke, sad će biti za 30-ke isto. Ne bi me iznenadilo na kraju da puste za 20-ke. A kaže da onaj lossless scaling, onaj na Steamu što možda se pazari da je dobio neki dobar update sad, pa radi multi-frame gen na svim karticama, znači može i na AMD-u i na Nvidia-ma. To bi trebalo isprobati.
It is to see you again. Quite a pleasure.
Sad i on izgleda malo bolje, nekako mi je bio previše taman, ali nekako neprirodno, ne znam.
Managed to recover all your diagrams.
Want to be relied on, this I knew. You restore the faith I might have in men, for I've now received aid from a stranger in even this land most barbarous.
Meni je
Don't mention it, really.
jako dobra stvar, onaj swirl, kad se kod Rune Wrighta napravi. Ti samo držiš kocku, a on se vrti, ono, piruete neke i svašta nešto. Se zove swirl ili piruet? Sad razmišljam. Ne sjećam se. Aha, dobro, sad to nije toliko ni bitno. Taman dok završimo sljedeći quest će to biti prevedeno. Sad ime, mogu ja njemu da prodam nešto od ovih stvari. Će on meni dati neke dobre pare za to ili ne? DLSS 4 ja mislim da ne, ali frame gen.
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
Ovo je steel sword i ovo je steel isto. Nema on baš neke cene ovdje koliko ja vidim. Ne, FSR 3 može biti u igri, pa mislim sve je to softverski, ali može biti kroz kroz driver odrađen. A može biti ono u potpunosti implementirano u igru. Pozdrav grofe. Neću njemu da prodajem ništa i onako nema para.
Take care now.
Go,
bye bye,
and in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
Što kaže, to se ne uzima kod Rune Wrighta, nego se samo buđi njegov range sa 1.1 na 1.9. O čemu tačno? Whirl. Whirl swirl. Ok, šta god. Jebem li ga sad. Ajde mu damo pare. Ajde, moramo zbog igre. Znam ja da ćemo posle tražiti još para.
Got some coin on me. Is enough?
Start it is.
Costly craft.
Mulja on nešto, mulja.
Yet the costs do not end with coin. Need I shall also a jade stone of size substantial.
See what I can do.
A jade stone?
That reptile gazing at you is scary.
Apparently, likely to find some small jade deposits northeast of Novigrad. Ought to try my luck there.
Dobro, to ćemo ostaviti za poslije. Ok, ajmo nešto drugo. Dead Man's Party. Talk to Shani about Von Everett family crypt.
Boring as
My dad
fucking
doesn't
shit.
like it very much. You an elf?
Inače, ovo sad što gledate na DLSS-u, ja mislim, sad ćemo da vidimo kako sam ja to tačno podesio. Da. Ray tracing on, global illumination quality, refleksije, senke, ambient occlusion, DLSS, ne, performance. DLSS performance. Sharpening na high. Hairwork sam isključio, to baš obara frame rate. Nepotrebno. Čekaj, teksture su mi na low. Kako to, brate? Mora na ultra plus da bude.
You wild dick.
Ne znam što bi bila na low. Zato što da bi video ovaj HD reworked mora da bude baš na ultra plus aktivirano. Mada ja iskreno ne vidim neku ogromnu razliku, ali ajde. Čekaj, što mi ovaj izgleda poznato? Pa ja ne znam, vidjet ćemo sa Shani da li će biti nešto.
I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you all right? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Interesting. Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their
Znači,
clothing
Geralt je scholar.
frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get cut in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you, in Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Stvarno ima jako čudan naglasak ova glumica. Jako čudan naglasak.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other.
Ja mislim će Geralt to da proveri dobro, ako već nije do sad. Ne sjećam se, je li to ranije bilo šta?
When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
Yeah, classic Radovid.
Can't complain, really. I've lived at home since the fighting subsided, resumed my practice, and simply treat the ill. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Oho, znači prava ova voice glumica je Riđa. Interesantno. Susana Fielding, Britanka.
Shani, I need your help this time.
Zvuči kao Britanka koja pokušava da priča na nekom poluameričkom naglasku.
Tell me what you need.
Pa je promakne koja reč.
Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, and Ophiri wanted that.
Davala je glas i u Phantom Liberty-u nekome.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. A man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Could be a mage, a demon, or a djinn.
You don't know?
He's very powerful. That's all I need to know. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my 3rd year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or Famous Redanian Dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their
Zamalo imenjak moj, zamalo.
Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
nekih knjiga, ono. Pročitao, sve sam ovo pročitao. Oho. Wedding invitation.
White one! Help us! You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Go. Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Didn't know you were getting married?
Not mine, silly. My friends. This garland's not for me. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Sensor.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Boga mi, ovdje ima svega. Čekaj, ovdje ima neko. Može malo love. Što da ne. Tačno sam znao da će se ovo desiti. Ne može mi to pomoći nikako. Da. Treba sam otići kod onog pa da ovo sve bacim. 2.40. To ćemo izbaciti. Ajde, okej. Možda prođe. Taj mač mi djeluje dobro, ali nisam vidio kakve su mu. Kakva je moja statistika. Plus 29. Šta sam ja sad uradio? Preview. Ja nisam znao da imam preview. Nema veze, idemo da odradimo ono što treba.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy. Surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around. Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257.
Honoratina? Skraćeno Tina.
Alexei, age 19, beloved son and brother. Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Dobro, to smo već namestili, ali šta se ovdje nalazi? Geralte, ušetaj. Ok. To će mi najvjerovatnije trebati da otključam onaj deo. Pozdrav, Fleki. Nemo što se ovdje krije. Ništa značajno. Što biti nekih paukova ovdje.
that?
Oh shit. Tačno kako sam rekao, tako su me dovatili. Geralt the Tomb Raider. To je to. U stvari ne, treba tu da se vratim. Da. Sensor, može.
Life and death, fire and blood.
Sam ga rešio. Valjda jesam.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Trebalo i dole da se siđe. Ok. Jer ova se soba nalazi odmah iznad nje. Zato je izgledalo kao da nisam.
Time to light the votive fire.
Ja mislim da ovaj Elon o kojem pričate, da je on iz Republike Srpske, a zar ne?
Fire and blood, life and death, I summon ye.
Meni su ljudi na Facebooku rekli da je on iz Republike Srpske.
Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everec's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
Oh shit.
Kill him, Von Everett.
For Olgierd's blood.
Čudo da vatra ima utjecaja na duhove, ali ajde.
I'll suck the life out of you.
My. Ornery whoresons, those Von Evericks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir Von Everett, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on business.
I'm a swining corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Inače, Musk se uvlači Trumpu samo da Trump ne digne onu zabranu za kineska EV vozila i firme, ja mislim, a onog momenta kad se pokače, Trump će mu baš namjerno to podići i onda će ga sjebati tako.
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We Von Evericks have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Imate film jako dobar, The Apprentice. Sebastian Stan glumi Trumpa iz mlađih dana. Koliko je istinito ne znam, verovatno ima neke osnove u tim onim istinitim događajima, ali vrlo interesantan filmić.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, Some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut, and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1. We were overwhelmed. They killed me. Crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes,
shit. Here we go.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Damn.
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Ja njega ne vidim.
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost.
What about the carpet? We gotta check that one.
I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him, his mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, sugar mama. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy the evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well, but no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward! I'll be right behind you.
Sa 4070 Ti super možeš 7700X, 7800X3D, mislim sve zavisi koji je budžet u pitanju. Inteli mogu isto. Sad ne znam koliko ti je to interesantno.
You're quite the fool if you've not plowed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses? This whole Witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters.
Teo sam da mu pokažem, ali ne vredi.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rub, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Biće od AMD-a, ali naravno biće neki od tih partnerskih modela. Ne, možda bude čak i referentna, nemam pojma. Bilo bi interesantno vidjeti kakva je referentna.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgerd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those
faster
days.
Old cocksucker.
Come on now.
To ti je dobro, be loaded. To su moji planovi isto za ovu godinu.
We need to wait.
Dimitrije, ja, evo, blage veze, nemam veze.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Čekaj, ona šta se presvuče?
Whoa, hold. Mean to go in, wearing that.
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need
to je taj jedan problem koji nisam
spomenuo. One dare to attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean?
Trebalo je da kažem, ja planiram to, ali imam jedan problemčić. Tik.
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Da, sad Geralt ne odlučuje ništa.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat. May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
We must get to know each other better.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more
Ajde,
intimately.
Dimitrije, vidimo se.
How intimately?
Hvala još
Get a
jednom.
sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. Sure
dešavalo mi se to više
you get to
puta.
frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the camping.
ostane na
Then you go
gledanju
back
samo.
where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry.
Opa, na potkrovlju ima karta za Gwent. Aj, super išlo.
Hello world, I'm back.
Ovo sam igrao samo jednom do sad, pre jedno 2 godine.
A proper wedding.
Mislim, koji sve vezano za Hearts of Stone i Blood and Wine.
And a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
My mum said I'll turn into a strigger if I don't eat my dinner.
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Ja mislim šta je bilo kod onog X-Letalisa, pošto Geralt sad hoda ovako kao Olgird, ti ako u ovom momentu sačuvaš igru i pokreneš kao New Game Plus ili šta već, Geralt će uvek ovako hodati kroz celu igru. Kad god nema mač u ruci, ovako hoda. Znači to su neki bugovi koji se prenose valjda sa save-ovima.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
Da, on je bukvalno bez filtera. Što na to na drum.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Ne mogu ni da zamislim šta će njih sada pita.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Pitanje, why'd you choose this chap? You get a hefty dowry with your bride. Do you know Shani? How do you know Shani?
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt.
Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
Tek su se upoznali.
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad.
Koji ludak.
You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
From the start od pre minut jedan.
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
You never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming. But give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things that don't bother you.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange sense of humor.
Very strange, I'd say.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to
Jako dobro
explain my
pitanje
wife's
koje može
choice to
onako
you
dvostruko da se shvati.
out of pure pleasure.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Perhaps more than one.
That's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Šta ovdje sve ima?
Where you going? Look at the fools falling over themselves to catch a painted pig.
Wearing their wedding garb with muck.
Aha, finally, a manly man's sport.
Šta vatamo, svinje?
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize
Ivane,
that comes
slažem
with
se,
it for
ali
their wench.
ovo je onako
lady.
kratko, ali slatko.
And the rules?
Pozdravi
One
tebi.
must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose.
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? The king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Znači sa žutom farbom naterati ih tamo da idu u onaj...
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
To.
You foolish peasants learned a lesson from your better. Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favor. Here.
Ne, kod mene
Just
inače
don't go
ladno.
hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witness such agility?
Inače, ovi duksevi sa Temua, znači to ako se približim nekoj vatri ima da planem ono, u sekundi, ja sav, ali su ovako dobri za zajebanciju.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
Uradim sve stvari na zabavi pre nego što pričam sa Odimom. Pa ja sam i planirao sve da odradim na zabavi.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Da, ona kaže svima šu, kogod se približi.
Now observe as Vladimir von Everegg does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Ovo je već malo izlizano. Ajde, probat ćemo.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah?
Deluje mi kao tip na koje bi tako nešto delovalo.
I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made
Što je faca zoomira?
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, Mutants calling us names!
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Fight.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefolk.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a boar. And with a maiden watching. Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Okay.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question then swoons with pity. Tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews, and this mug? Were I to wear my own, oh, 'twould be another story altogether. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows.
Quick now! It's getting shameful.
Fine, lad.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Tain't there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip-in for a
Primijetio
slipper.
sam Helen.
Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Šta ima da se izvinjavaš zbog toga? Sve je to okej.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Će se skinuti go.
Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shani.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipping will be easy.
To izgleda neki običaj tu, čim ih ima više.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh, well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me
Baš
slide
zanima
it
šta bi
in.
bilo da je samo njenu izvukao. Da li bi priča bila drugačija?
Thank you.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
Mora da je bila dobra zajebancija kad su pravili onaj mocap za ovo. Mislim da ima čak i kao Dev Diary sa tim zajebancijama. Dobro igraju.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Za ovog šta radi iza.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Al meša. I ovaj ovdje ide. Ja više gledam ove okolo šta rade nego njih.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Oh, a perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but...
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
Many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though none to match your charms. Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
I'm not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I kiss you?
Next time, to je odmah posle 5
You are
sekundi.
incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck this
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside.
koja zajebancija,
Do you
dobro.
feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
Da, nijedan odgovor nije dobar u ovom slučaju, ja mislim.
But what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Da. Znači, ne smijem sad da pričam s njim dok ne odradim sve one zajebancije.
Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Okay.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild. If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Kakvi pokreti.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers,
Ja mislim da je ovo žensko.
may their loins never cool. May they sire many a bairn and reap God's coin.
Navodno, kod njih žene imaju veće brade nego muškarci.
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoosh, scope, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers.
Da, žurka im je jako dobra i sviđa mi se lokacija.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named
Ja
it
kad se
right.
budem ženio napravit ću ovakvu žuru. Da vatamo svinje u oboru.
Perhaps he can aid us.
I da vidimo šta još ima, ono ronjenje. Da se vadi ova cipelica.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher,
Interesantno, a bilo bi dobro da ide baš ova muzika iz Witchera. Ova zabavna.
I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
So much coin, all for naught.
No, Joss lives down the hill.
The hound tore its chain off the wall. Underfed, it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch.
My juicy pair.
Sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting. A spark spitter's cap, if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions, then. Our magician is fat, and a coward.
Anyone at all?
Sad ono neki mali kjerić.
Missing man, missing mutt.
To je to.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Pozdrav, pozdrav.
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Nikola, evo ja ne znam.
Better safe than sorry, I always
Neko će već
say.
odgovoriti.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Ja mislim da će Geralt morati da bljuje vatru.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got this special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Oh, your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do as you say.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Yes! Bear!
There shall be no tricks.
Oh, shit.
We must inform the bride's mother the magician turned coward.
Čekaj, što je to bor? Opa, bato.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf.
Happy trails.
Oh!
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
I believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Keep going. Drunken rant.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
A cow. How so? Just like that?
Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that.
Fuzzy and ripe.
I'm all ears.
Fuck.
What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it.
Yes.
You see, the thing is...
Come now, spit it out.
Ovdje se nešto zabagovalo izgleda.
Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
Shaggy. I'm lift a finger round the yard. Aye, so I've heard. Crackers. Radovid took the order of the Flaming Rose, punched it up the dregs, the worst of the lot, not even fit for his army. So he's strongly equipped.
Look!
A ne, to je on. Okej, nećemo s njim pričati.
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating. I found your fire liquor, but he gave up the ghost on the way back. Too much vodka.
Just my luck to hire a drunk. And Demon, what's with him?
He failed to return?
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
The dog's small beer. No fire eating, that's the grief.
Aye, grief. No show. Oh no. What can we do?
I can't help but wonder. Must it be a fire eater who performs? What if, instead, there was... oh, I don't know. A juggler?
Just where would we find a juggler at this hour?
But say you did. Would that do as a replacement for the fire sniffler?
Well, I suppose it might.
Then I shall perform.
You? First I've heard of a juggling witcher.
Today I'm no ordinary witcher. In my youth I had a great many friends among circus folk. They taught me well. I shall gladly save you from your troubles.
Well, if that's the case, I'll announce the performance.
My first Witcher contract didn't turn out as I'd hoped, yet I still had a cracking time. I wager none here's ever seen a juggling Witcher. Gather round, all, to behold a great wonder, a juggling Witcher, the one and only. Look carefully, Shani. Ever seen such deft hands? I would love to show you what else they can do. Shani, was it to your liking?
It was positively good.
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
No, igramo baš zaista. Pa super. Pa što mi je dobio Xbox oznake. Nisam planirao da izgubim, iskreno. Ali vidjet ćemo, ko zna. Ko zna šta će se desiti. Pametno. Ao, pa da. To mi nije se prenalo. Morat ću i ovdje to da odradim. Čekaj, hoću što manje da mu dam, znači taler. I onda još jedan sa ovom gospojom. Evo, krave. Znam da igram kravu. Što da ne? When this card is removed from the battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card to take its place. Kako ću je skinuti? Bye bye. Možda ja ovo i izgubim. Imam samo 2 karte. A, okej, da. Dobra fora. Da, sad sam je skinuo. Nije moglo dugo da traje. Nema šanse. Dobro, imam ja ovaj lider. Čekaj, ovaj moj lider card je... Ne veze, eto zečijih ušiju.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Okay, sada sa zečijim ušima.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Da li ima išta još? Ja mislim da ne. To je to.
Gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient.
7600 ti je okej za Full HD, bez brige.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everec?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Retro Gamer samo proveri kako radi to sa tom karticom.
Go on, Shani.
Trebalo bi da radi, mislim.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had 1 or 2 groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man.
I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite-all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Writes one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cocoa in the coming year.
Kakva pesma.
Thinking a storm upon his brow. Must be second guessing if you can get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Naravno.
The garland shall be next to wed.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
Hoću da završim ovaj quest do kraja.
I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everec, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Ode imenjak.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Da, sad ovdje ima jedna stvar.
There it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Ja mislim da će ga Shani pozvati kod sebe i ako odmah ne odeš, nećeš je naći tamo više.
Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape.
Da.
Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Ono neko crveno sitno šta li je. Ja mislim barem. Okej, evo ga achievement. Let the good times roll. Dobro. E sad to drvo gdje se nalazi.
Chamomile looks like. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Mislim da nije to. Ne zna se za sezonu. Berry-laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart. Znači, berry laden rowan. Da, to nije možda ovo. A ne, to je ona. A, definitivno nije ovo, ja.
A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up? Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
Excuse me, what's going on there?
A nije ni to. Može biti da je ovo drvo gore.
She used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
You in a hurry?
Što je ubro granu.
A lad clutching the stem was a lad caught of mischief.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but
Pozdrav,
you come and go.
FLP.
Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the
Ne znamo, bilo bi dobro na kraju da bude.
She'll be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Most menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Damn.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Jer ja sam joj prvi put dao cvet onaj, ne ono, ja se nisam toga setio, tako da ja ovo nisam vidio.
Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
E, pa to je sestra. Da Pratim dijalog kad su u čamcu.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Opa, bato, idemo. E da, to definitivno nije kraj ovog questa koji sam ja dobio prvi put. Čekaj, dijalog kažeš kad su u čamcu, a? Ja vidim, raspričali su se jako. Ja mislim da su čak i ovo snimali kao motion capture u onom Dev Diary, one zajebancije isto. Kako su snimali ove scene. Dobar zajeb, da. Ode moja monetizacija. Zadatak uspešno obavljen. Quest,
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Stabilan neki
Did
čamac,
we
definitivno.
make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Geralt se probudio u gaćama kod Trevor.
Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
To je zvuk uspešno obavljenog questa, definitivno. Šta sam ja tu sve pokupio? Ass ears. O, 35. level, znači mogu ovo da nosim sad. Šta su ove čak slabije? Ajoj. A ove? Slično. Ovaj oklop izgleda prilično dobro. Ništa, to je to. To je to, društvo, za večeras. Malo smo ga produžili do daske. Aha, da je mjesec dajovca u vodi, okej. Ali znam zašto to kažeš. Zato što tog dela se sećam. Mi se vidimo lepo sutra. Ja moram da palim, mačak me zove. Smrzo se izgleda. Vidimo se. Bye bye. Hvala vam svima koji ste bili tu večeras. Još jednom.